Greetings. Peace, y'all. Let me make sure my volume is up. Peace, peace, peace. Greetings, greetings. Boy, I tell you. Hey, Nikki. And B and Queen. Sugar. Goddess Light. Hey, Queen. Hey, Leo's Rude World. Hey, Boo. Peace, beloveds. Hey, my projector family. Hola. All right. So, I figured I'd jump on here real quick because Reiki Lounge actually just messaged me a great question. So I wanted to tap into that. Okay, and then I'm sitting here waiting on Enchanted Hive to get here, so I might as well come on here and do this live. I will be at Enchanted Hive today. If you are interested in doing a new moon reading, I might go live and do new moon readings today while I'm up here at the shop. So if you are in the Charlotte area and you're interested, I will be here from 12 to 4 at the Enchanted Hive. Or I'm thinking very seriously, like one of them hours in that 12 to 4 block, I will go live and do new moon live readings. If you're interested in doing that. So I'll put up a post on new moon live readings today at let's see what time. We'll say 3 o'clock. Okay, so new moon live readings at 3 o'clock. I will put the post up today. If you're interested, we'll make it happen. If you are in the local area, then come by and say hi while I'm up here. All right. Reiki Lounge asked me, how do you use the tools that we work with, or the things that we are studying spiritually, as we are evolving on our own spiritual realm, our own spiritual journey. How do we use these tools, techniques, and other dynamics to show our children? How do we include this way of life with our children? The easiest and the best way is live by example. Children are naturally curious and inquisitive. They're natural. They will naturally gravitate if that's their journey, because that's the other part. If it's their journey to learn whatever it is that you are wanting them to learn, if it's their journey to gravitate to what it is that you're doing for your specific evolution, they will naturally be inquisitive. I have not had to force anything as far as my way of life on any of my children, and I've raised 6. I have 6 of them total. My 2 oldest, one of them, she probably Christian, a liberated Christian. We're gonna say a liberated Christian. She ain't by the book Christian, but she definitely like believes in the church or in the Bible per se. She's seeming to be a little more she's more open and receptive to other dynamics, so she's not like no traditional Southern Belle Christian, but that's the path that she chose. I never really believed in forcing what my way of life is on my children. Why? Because you cannot dictate what they're supposed to be doing in this journey. I know as parents, we do feel like we're very possessive. We get in a space that we feel that we are supposed to create this conditioned environment for them, but you are doing them a disservice, especially if you don't know specifically what your child is supposed to be doing and how they operate. 9 times out of 10 you don't, because a lot of people are not taking the time to pull their natal charts, to pull their human design, to get into what is it that your child is supposed to be doing. How are they here to change the world or navigate? Okay, How are they here to change the world and navigate? So being very intentional with your truth. Okay. How can I be intentional? If I am walking my truth, so if my babies see me meditating on a regular basis, if they see that I eat a certain way, like my boys always say, I want to be healthy like you. And they correlate the way that I eat, the way that I fix, smoothies or juices for myself as me being healthy. So it's already embedded in a very early age that I want to eat fruits. I want to eat vegetables. I want to eat the way my mommy eats because that's being healthy. Okay. They understand, like, providing an environment. We have a room that is specifically for meditation. It has singing bowls in there. It has tuning forks in there, crystals, like everything that you would need from a metaphysical perspective is in there. And this is important. Why? Because they're naturally inquisitive. You don't have to get so strict where you like, oh, this is school time, this is study time. I'm going to drill this information in you. Because then you are conditioning your child to do what you're doing. We don't want to condition them. We want them to naturally gravitate to what calls to them, what speaks to them. So for my sons, they naturally get into certain stuff. My oldest daughter was a Buddhist from the age of 12. She naturally gravitated to Buddhism at a very early age, and it was because of the information and the environment that I provided for her. I got pictures of my baby meditating when she had her long ass locks and she cut all her hair off. She like her mama. She had long locks that came down to her hips. I have pictures of her meditating and studying and like really probably being way more advanced than she needed to be at that time. And information and dynamics, because I provided I provided an environment. I had a bookcase that broke down different religions. I had books on it. Pretty much, if they wanted to study Buddhism, I had a bunch of books on that. If they were into Christian ideology, I had a bunch of stuff on that. If they were into Islam, I had a bunch of information on that. So I always provided the environment or the tools that were necessary for them to naturally see what calls to them. And that's what my advice as a parent is. Allow them to find themselves. Allow them to naturally listen, because this helps them tap in. This helps them become very intuitive, because now you're allowing them to say, hey, this is what calls to me. This is what speaks to my spirit. And what the goal is to create a foundation or an environment that's going to allow them to be who they need to be, to become the best person that they need to become. Okay? So you're not sitting there forcing them to practice Islam, forcing them to practice Christianity. Now, the interesting part is that freedom comes with some dynamics. Because my kids are very outspoken, sometimes too damn outspoken. They're very free in how they live. I am, and I always beef with everybody. My mate, my family members, I beef with everybody because I am the parent that is like, no, allow them to figure this shit out. If they gonna fuck up a couple of times, let them fuck up. You can provide the information to say, that this technically ain't right. What you're doing ain't right. And it's going to create or beget more of what you don't want. Okay? So there's not a, okay, they're doing something and you're not giving them an explanation. But I'm the parent that be like, I bark I bark more than I bite. I'm the one that's like, okay, if they get on my nerves too much, I'll be like, see, this is why your grandma be ready to whoop y'all ass. Because I still believe you go to my mama house, her rules are her rules. If she gonna whoop your ass because you doing something crazy, you better not go over there doing nothing crazy. There's a repercussion. You need to know how to deal with certain environments. You need to know how to operate in certain environments. If you know that when you leave my domain, my queendom, that you go into this environment, okay, and it's gonna have you jacked up because you running your mouth a little too extra, because the old school don't believe in that. You will lose all your teeth. You will not have no teeth. Okay? Somewhere it's got to click in your brain that when I go over here, I need to be on my best behavior. I don't need to say that. I need to be seen and not heard. That's how they teach. Seen and not heard. But seriously, like, creating an environment where you can allow your children to figure out, because there's a difference between nurture and nature. Okay? A lot of times us thinking that we are nurturing them is actually conditioning them. It's actually conditioning them. Allow them to naturally understand and gravitate to what it is that they're supposed to be doing, what resonates for them. But you got to create the environment. You can't think that your children are going to want to meditate if they're not in an environment that is conducive to meditation, or if they're not even seeing you do that. Because at the end of the day, they need to see that this is working for you. It's like, prime example, I used to pick at, I was a petty Betty when I was younger in this journey. Let's be clear. I'm the one that would be like, you talking about this, you saying this, but it's not proven to be working for your life. You're wanting us to follow your ways and your actions, but it's not working out for your life. You over here struggling. You walk. You just got off the bus, bruh. You just got off the bus, and you want me to follow what you're doing. That don't seem to be working for your life. So why would I do it? Why would I do it? So they have to see the example through you. They have to be in a space that they're saying, okay, my mama, my daddy, whoever, they are consistent in their path. They're eating, they're drinking, they're meditating, they're praying, they're doing whatever it is that they're doing, and they're consistent. So you got to be in that place. You got to be in that place where it's going to be a consistent thing. He said, hold on. Y'all, I'm in the car. So please say, hold on. I'm trying to look at the questions. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh. Y'all ain't got no real questions. Them ain't no real questions. But yeah, you got to be in a space that you are creating the environment, point blank. You can't expect for them to gravitate to. And then instead of being frustrated because you're trying to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, when they come to ask you certain questions, allow them to ask it. Have a conversation. My son always, especially right now, like my baby boy, he loves cars. He loves oracles. And I don't know if it's because he sees me, shuffling cars all the damn time. So he like, what's that? This must be what's popping. But like even my other son, my 8-year-old, if I am reading something on some cards, or if I have my cards out, He's really quick to pick up a card and say, what does this mean? Or he'll pick up the book and be looking through it, and he'll, try to find certain cards. He literally will ask questions. So you gotta take that time out when they are being inquisitive, when they are wanting to know, that you are taking the time to explain and break stuff down to them as in the most simplest form that you can do. Okay? Like, don't shun them off. Really empower them by that information. Really empower them by the information that you are sharing. But don't feel like you got to force it either. And like I said, this is my way of parenting. It's other people that, they do believe in that structured, I'm going to spend 2 hours, drilling culture into you, or this 120 or whatever it is, this information into you. The reason I don't like doing that is just because you're conditioning your child to be a reflection of you. That's not our job, in my opinion. It's not my job for my children to be reflections of me. My job is to be a guide. Okay? You got questions. You need help. What is it that you need from me? My job is to love them unconditionally. But my job is not to make them a reflection of me, because they are their own light. I don't want them to be a reflection of me. I want them to be their own. They came here with a specific dynamic. This is why you'll have some of us 20, 30, 40, and 50-year-olds trying to figure out our path at the time that we're trying to figure it out, because we were conditioned or groomed to be the reflections of our parents or our grandparents, instead of saying, what is it that I want to do? How am I walking in my light? The universe specifically put me in this world, and me. We came together and said, this is the time I need to enter the world. This is the time that I need to shine my light. This is the time that I'm supposed to bring whatever it is that I'm bringing to the table. What is it that I'm supposed to do? That has nothing to do with how my parents live. That has nothing to do with their alignment. It has all to do with my alignment. Okay? So be very clear on, are you helping your child become the best person that they are supposed to become? Are you helping them navigate this journey? Because that's what you're supposed to do. Or are you conditioning them? And I know, like, seeing your children do certain shit, like my oldest daughter, bless her whole soul. I don't know if her friends, or sometimes her friends be following me, but she is in Cali right now pursuing her dreams. When she got out of the military, she decided to stay out on the West Coast. She, left that situation and went to Cali. She's in music. She's in art. All of that. Okay? Listen, Linda. I'm a planner. I'm a little more structured. So for me, her whimsical dynamics, it'd be stressing me out low key. Low key, it stressed me out just a little bit. But I know that I trust whatever it is that she needs to do, whatever it is that she needs to align herself with, that she'll find it. Because I have to trust that I poured enough of who I am into her for her to be, that she has that, she knows she has that support. So does that make sense? Not conditioned her to operate from fear, but poured enough into her that she has the tools that she needs to survive, that she has the mindset that I'm supported in whatever it is that I'm doing. Okay? So even though it's hard as hell because sometimes I be on the phone with her and I FaceTime her and I be sitting there like, Lord, this child is all over the place. Where you staying at now, Monty? Where y'all at? Okay. So that's what you good? Okay. You need something? You not? No? All right. I promise you, like, I'm straight, whatever. Like, oh, okay. Well, as long as you having fun. She was like, I'm having my best life. I was like, if you living your best life, I'm all for it. Then I get out the phone and be like this. But at the end of the day, I know that, I've provided a foundation. She watched me be an entrepreneur. She watched me chase my dreams. So it would be unfair for me to voice anything different with her. It would be unfair. It would be a disservice. I want her to find her way. I want her to not have that woulda, coulda, shoulda mentality. Boo, if you need, I don't care if she got to go to Korea. If that's where she want to go, I'm still all supportive. What you need? What I need to do? What we need to make happen? Somebody asked me, am I still doing private readings? I am, but not until February 1st. So if you have booked, and I've been saying this all month, I'm off this month. If you have booked a reading, if you are booking a consultation, none of that stuff will start until February. Yes, it will behoove you to go ahead and book now because my schedule gets full real quick. But I'm not doing none of that shit until next month. Okay. All right. What the other thing that I really came on here, the subscription memberships, the Journey to Self memberships. What is this about? Because somebody else was asking me about that. Okay, so Journey to Self membership. This is going to be a weekly assignment. Every week you're going to get an assignment. It'll be something that we're studying, that we're going to go in depth on. So this month coming up in February, we'll be dealing with probably human design to a degree. It's going to have some information dealing with human design, understanding partnership designs, because next month is February and I'm going to do mostly relationship related dynamics. But understanding why it's important for you to pull your chart, your mate's chart, your parents' charts, your children's charts, and what you need to start paying attention to. So each week it'll be something specific that we'll be focused on, and it might be the whole month is catered to whatever that information is. Okay, so we'll be doing a weekly assignment, and there'll be one Zoom call that will be live a month. Y'all don't like to be live with me on Zoom for some reason. Y'all will jump on here quicker than y'all jump on Zoom, but I will be doing it where it's specifically done through Zoom or another platform that I can do that's exclusive to the people who sign up with the membership. If you are a beginner, it's fine because I'm going to break this information down where it's very digestible. If you've been with me for a minute, you still want to sign up, because I'm telling you, it's going to get more in depth. Most of the time I do an overview and be like, hey, go look this up for yourself. It's still, hey, go look this shit up for yourself. But it's giving you more of the nooks and crannies, the meat and the potatoes behind it. I really want people to understand how to get into this information. Like if we're talking about partnership charts, I need you to understand what's the difference, okay, in between. I could do a private IG. Oh yeah, I could do that out loud. I wasn't even thinking about that. I don't be wanting to do all that extra shit, but I might do that. It could be how to even break down if you have electromagnetic dynamics in your chart, compromise dynamics. When y'all have open centers, what is this teaching you? Okay. I really want to get into a space where y'all understand this, because the one thing that I will tell you about relationships or partnership charts, I'm trying to figure out how to say this song and step on people's toes. We got to get in the mindset, and I've been saying this for years. This is something I literally have been saying it before I really truly understood it. You can make any relationship work. I've been saying this since day one. You can make any relationship work. It's about the level of consciousness of the people who are involved in the relationship. It's about the level of awareness. If I am in a relationship and I know that my partner has certain dynamics. So like me and AJ, I normally like to say these talks for the other page, but me and AJ, he's tribal, I'm individual. So like I always joke with y'all about, I'm that person that will go downstairs. I'm that person that will go downstairs and I'm hungry. So I'm going to make me something to eat. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all been up. Why y'all ain't made nothing to eat? So I'm going to make me something to eat. And then everybody seems to come out of the woodwork. Oh, you making something for us? No, I'm making this for me. I'm the one that was hungry. If you was hungry, why didn't y'all fix y'all some food? That's how my mindset works. Okay? Because of society, people might feel a little funny about that. I'm just saying. Because of society, we've been conditioned, especially women, that we are supposed to do these, very domesticated. This is looked at as a nurturing element. But I personally am the energy that I will go and make me some food because I'm hungry. I ain't said I was getting ready to cook for the rest of y'all. The hell? Then y'all, there's some cereal in there. Did you not get the cereal? But it's funny because he's the one that will go downstairs and cook for everybody. He'll get up on Sunday morning and cook for everybody, including me, and he know I don't even eat breakfast. So it's that dynamic of understanding those energies. So nobody takes it personal. Now, if I would have been in another relationship, which I have been, and then they be looking at you like, dang, so you just cooking for yourself? You selfish. No, I'm an individual. I need to make sure that I'm functioning properly. If you want me to be in a good mood, let me go in the kitchen, cook myself some food so I can be full. Because if I try to do anything for y'all in the space that I'm in right now, it's not going to go well for nobody in the house. So I need to take care of me first, and then I can properly care for you. That's how my mind works. Okay? But the other one is the opposite. But me understanding that that's who he is. He is a very tribal person. He's always about the community and the collective first. He's always going to be concerned on, if I make you happy, if I make y'all happy, then y'all make me happy. That's how he operates. I'm vice versa. If I'm happy, then I can facilitate the role that I need to facilitate in order for everyone else to be okay. This shit is in y'all charts. If you start to understand even the basic dynamics, that somebody might have a Chiron in, prime example, I got a Chiron in the house of relationships, my 7th house. He has a Chiron directly across from me in the 1st house, which is the house of self. I'm going to always have that 1 foot in, 1 foot out mentality with relationships. I'm doing better now. I've healed my Chiron. But before now, I used to always have that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. As soon as you fuck up, I'm out. As soon as this not looking right, this looking suspect, I'm out. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm good. I can do this by myself. Okay? That's that Chiron in the 7th house. Listen, no. That shit sounds shaky. You sound like you shaky over there. Your foundation ain't secure. All right? Him being who he is and having that Chiron placement, which is dealing with self, okay? The mastery of his self. Listen, he was the perfect match for me because he always is going to be like, Why are we not doing this together? Why are you always trying to leave me? Literally, this is what he be telling me too. It was like, you always got your damn sneakers on. You always laced up. You always is in a space where you trying to leave and I'm trying to stay. The hell? So, look, just getting here. So, we'll be ready in a minute. But that dynamic is perfect for what I needed in a relationship. I needed someone who's always going to fight for the relationship. And I'm going to always be the one to be like, you fucking up. But yes, if you know your charts, if you know the people that you're dealing with, if you understand everybody's information and their energy, it gives you a different awareness. It gives you, like, I'm all about information. I need to know the information. I need to know, okay, why are you moving like this? Because this shit don't seem like this child right here. This shit don't seem right. So you moving differently. Why? I need answers. I need answers, Sway. Okay? So that's how I always operate. But with this, when you pull up your charts, you pull up this information, now you can see why that person is moving the way they moving. They moving like that for a reason. Okay, so now what do we do to facilitate the healing for that? What do we put in place in order for that healing to happen? What do we put in place in order for us to now operate with the awareness? Right, Houseway. Like, if I don't have the awareness that he's an emotional being, and he's making me hypersensitive because I'm a projector. I'm wide open. I'm taking in all his emotion and amplifying it times 10. Y'all who are going through that, 9 times out of 10, your partner has a defined center and you have an open center. And what you're doing is taking that in and amplifying it times 10. They got a defined sacral and you got an open sacral. You might be hypersexual all of a sudden. You sitting there like, why all of a sudden I want to do it 24/7? I ain't never been like this. It's in your charts. Lord, that's what happened when you over here with our people. All right, so I'm off because she just pulled up. So let me go get situated. I love you guys. Hopefully they help somebody. Shout out, and I don't want to tell, but I had somebody, one of our followers, sent me these amazing cards. I didn't even know Kali had some oracles. Yeah, 157. I'm at the store. I will be at the store. Okay. All day. Well, for 4 hours. I'll be here until 4 o'clock. If you are in the Charlotte area and you want a new moon reading, I will do a new moon reading for you. If you are online and you're not in the local area, I will go live at 3 o'clock and do new moon readings from here. So I'll post a flyer in a second. Y'all already know the deal. Cash App. All right. I'm at Hunt's store. So I'm at Enchanted Hive. I'll put up a thing. I know you better not try to come 157. Stay your ass right where you at. All right. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all later. When am I doing online? 3 o'clock Eastern Standard. Okay. All right. Peace, y'all.